I guess now in sync. Okay. Oops. I think it's better this way. What's happening? Lots of powders. Hey, let me try to find.
The cocoa powder?
Cocoa. Yeah, my fault.
Baking cocoa.
Baking cocoa. So, in absence of... No, there was one. I saw it. Sorry about it. Yeah, it's here somewhere. Yeah, there it is.
Ah, thank you very much.
It's pretty much, you know, like classic pick and place task challenge. You have to lift the objects and...
Yes, I mean it's also nice all of these have QR codes so people can even identify the exact products.
Yeah.
The barcode.
So, coffee for me, and then I start rolling these things.
There is coffee.
When are they coming from the store?
They left shortly after 8, so...
I think they may be here any moment now, huh?
Yeah.
Depends how fast they are, huh?
Probably takes... I would probably give them another half an hour or so.
Okay, so you're gonna be there.
Oh, do we also need this? Oh, do we also need that?
Yeah, totally.
And they will...
Oh man, shopping
bring most of the things that were on the list and then a bunch of things
shopping for this many people, that's like a drama.
Yeah.
Do we have something for cleaning the top? Or I just...
So, other than that, I would not be aware.
So let me prepare this, and then... actually, that may be here. You know what? I'm gonna be putting them on a baking paper.
Yes, that would be good.
If we have one.
We should.
Yes, there it is. Awesome, man.
I think we even got some. I'm not sure. We got so many things.
I think I'm gonna do it this way. Just
no, there's
what?
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Baking trays.
No, but we can just put it on this on a paper.
If you want to put it on the paper, then it's better supported if it's.
No, it's not. Not needed really. How many trays do we have?
Lots.
Lots. Where are they then?
Not lots.
Not lots.
Not lots. Huh. Interesting.
Maybe. Here, no. Here, no. No. Yeah, some. So I put it on a, as I guessed, we have lots of these, I think, grills. Well, each of them has a grill. And then we have lots of grills.
There must be more of those somewhere.
Not sure. Why not put on a grill? I always put them on a grill.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Well, whatever works, I guess.
Yeah, meaning it's gonna do the job, trust me.
Sure.
Trust me. Okay, that's gonna be that way. Oh shit. Wash the hands. You're preparing something for 2 days already.
Well, this is the second of 3. And this has to be done when there's kitchen capacity. And usually people are cooking lunch or dinner and then there's no room for these things.
So we have everything for the first one ready. I guess it's in a fridge. So this is second, and you have a third.
The first is in the fridge, this is the second, and then this is the third.
Okay. It's like Ghosts of Girlfriend's Past. Comes in threes.
What?
Joke. There are these cheesy Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
I have no idea. There are some of these Christmas stories or something
Okay.
about the ghosts and stuff.
Ghosts.
And if I remember correctly, they come in threes.
Well, we have the original somewhere over there. The Christmas Carol.
Ah, that's the one. I'm an Orthodox. We don't have Christmas carols.
So, classical literature is strictly forbidden.
No, man. If you see Hollywood, it makes lots of references of certain kind, you know, like if you're not used to that, then over time you kind of learn of existence, but not always you really fully understand where it comes from, you know. This one.
I think this is where we're exceeding the capacity of this mixer thing. Let's see.
Okay, awesome. Man, I'm stupid. What did I start going for?
You want to make breakfast?
Yeah, that's what I want. And I think 12 minutes at 200 degrees. Okay. I think, but I don't know when they are coming. They want it warm.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm gonna start heating up
Yes, that is.
the ovens.
That would be good.
And then whenever they're there, alright, we do this. But how do you know what's 200 degrees? Oh my god. This,
Yeah, this is the issue with these things.
wait a second, this one says it can be preheated on 200 degrees, so you actually can use these. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This one, so yeah, okay, we do it this way. But actually, you know what? I think if you follow this marcation, I think 200 degrees is also here, there. And then
Well, assuming they all heat the same,
yeah,
which they may not have to.
okay. And then what do we have here? It's a kind of microwaves. I think I use these.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay. The boys are back, the boys are back, the boys are back, and they're looking for trouble. It's our crazy boys. Do I hear a car somewhere?
What?
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 What? Do I hear the car? I thought I heard the car. Yeah, I think there is something going on.
There might be something. Might be something happening.
Normally I'm pretty deaf, but okay. There you go, baby.
This is an amazingly safe drawer with all these knives just swinging about.
Yeah, totally. I was also thinking what is going on here.
Also, what is missing is a spatula.
Spatula, there must be spatula. I've seen one.
Copper silicone scraper.
Do we have...
There's some-
Did you see silicone kissed? Like the brush?
Yeah, no, I would.
There is one. I need one.
Okay.
I want to put some egg on
Yeah.
top, you know.
Oh, here you go.
Ah, nice. Did you... I'll do it. This is just like
This is just egg yolk.
yolk. Okay. That's what I need. Thank you, baby.
I will need some of that, but feel free.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
meaning-
I mean, anyway, no, you can.
depends
use all
how
of
you
this.
like this. You like
No,
them
you
with...
can actually even use all of this because I will make more egg. I will need more egg
So,
whites.
do I need to put something? I think I need something. Maybe I clean this a little bit.
Or why don't you just put the greaseproof paper directly as a work surface?
For one, yeah, I think it's a good one.
That's probably easiest.
And then put a paper and
Yeah.
I directly prepare it there. Yeah. Luca, you are kind of a smart person. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. I play one on TV.
In these bad Hollywood sitcoms.
Yeah.
I bet you, if we put this somewhere online, somebody would be watching this even. That's how bored people are these days.
We will put this online.
Especially those... what is wrong with this paper? Oh, this is the one that you have to... it's not sheets.
No,
It's really, when they say 10 meters, it's 10 meters of paper.
yes, it's just.
I've never seen this.
No,
No?
this is usually how it comes though.
Well,
And then you can
usually is very geographically
Yeah.
determined. I normally kind of pull it, and for us it's normally made for this kind of size of normal grill. Okay, then I need a knife. I'll do it. Wait. Nothing. Relax. Scissors. Ah, thank you. You managed to find them. Yesterday we were
Yes.
cutting with a knife, mostly.
They were over there underneath all this copper.
I can't believe still that I managed to make 10,000 steps yesterday. In home.
Yeah.
When this thing started vibrating, I was like, what now? I'm standing. Normally it reminds me to stand up, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, 10,000 steps? Are you crazy? What's going on? I think all this running in the kitchen was
Yeah.
probably adding up
Yeah.
at some point.
Probably.
Or maybe I'm making some excessive moves somewhere because... Okay. Shall we count how many of these we have?
It should be 12, probably.
Let's see.
I guess
Just
it
to
should
know.
be 6.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, really. No spare parts, you know, even
No.
IKEA gives you some spare parts.
Yeah.
Okay. Cahal was really behaving like we should all know how this functions.
This? I
Yeah.
have no idea. I've never seen this. I think you just twist.
It's a very, it seems Irish and British to have these pre-made things
Yeah.
for easy.
Never seen any such thing, but
I honestly, now I'm lying. I kind of may even know. During COVID, Dana and I were buying something like this. Yeah. I know that thing, but not actually this one. Something else, but a similar concept. Yeah, during COVID, you know, like we were preparing lots of our stuff, but you know, the time when there was tough to find flour and everything. Eggs. Oh my god, the most ridiculous things with us disappeared first. Toilet paper.
Yeah.
Like in supermarkets, you couldn't find it for the life of you.
Yeah.
And then on the way to supermarket, you see people fighting. I remember there was a lady. Apparently, I'm not sure that she really understood the language well. She must be somebody's mother who happened to be there, you know. I think she looked Asian, and she was wearing these 2 bags, you know, like of toilet paper. And then 2 Dutch ladies stopped her and start asking her, why do you need so much? And I'm like, she bought 2 bags of toilet paper. Are we raising questions about it these days? But they really had a serious discussion. Why do you need 2 bags of toilet paper?
Would you help me with it?
Yeah, totally.
To unroll this, because it is...
Man, toilet paper. People stashing toilet paper.
Yeah. People probably still have toilet paper from
Those days.
2020.
Yeah, we started from it. How I ended up also using these kind of things.
Yeah. Can you just put this just...
On a, oh yeah, how we
Yeah,
did it
because
yesterday.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I see where you're going with this. Okay,
And then
shall I cut it?
Yes, that would be great, thank you.
Over. Yeah, I think I bought a few of those boxes for something. As a matter of fact, it may have been croissant. Yeah, okay, I'm lying, I know what it is. Because I noticed that I am moving too fast for somebody who didn't know what it is.
Going to be forensic analysis of this video and say, oh, it cannot possibly be that he has never seen this before. He's way too familiar with it.
Totally. No, seen it. I think I even know what the color the box is that I was taking during COVID few times. But then once we managed to buy sufficient flour, we were making these ourselves. Not difficult too much. Although you would imagine that recipes are universal. So I wanted to make a few weekends ago these small breads. We call it lepinja in Balkans, in Serbian, Croatian, Bosnia. And then I'm thinking, literally in the morning, I'm gonna make it. And then Anna kind of tells me, already started. I'm like, what? Okay, this is strange that we think of the same thing in the same time. And then I go to the kitchen after I took a shower, and it really smells.
Something was beeping? Who's beeping?
I'm eating
Why are we beeping?
because it does not want to turn on not enough power.
Ah,
However,
yeah, it does. I had to try several times before.
So it's this type of thing, huh?
Yes,
I've
that
never made
looks-
these, but yeah,
That looks perfect.
I know how they look in a store. So
That looks like the one on the box, so yes.
I come from a shower and I really feel nice smell, you know, she's cooking something. Normally I cook, always. And I was like, what is this? It smells really nice. And then I see her preparing these lepinja, kind of small breads, in the pan. And I was like, wait a second, you're preparing it in a pan? And she was really, oh, now you think I cannot prepare this? I was like, no, I've just never seen it in a pan, you know. Normally you put it in the oven, you know. So apparently it's some kind of Greek twist.
Okay.
It's more of a pita bread,
Okay.
and it's filled and it's super delicious, but they make it in a pan.
Okay.
Would you imagine that? Or?
I mean, sure, why not? But I would have. It would not have been my first inclination.
Meaning it makes sense and it's super delicious, but yeah. Then I start thinking, you know, if you go to these barbecue tents or barbecue festivals, which you have in many places, they prepare also very fresh bread, like a pita bread, that kind of lepinja, and they do it on a flat surface.
Ja, ja. Ja, ja. Zit einigermaßen introduced.
Hey, crazy! Sup, G?
Good morning, Stevan.
When did you go to sleep? Don't wanna ask.
One.
Oh my god.
I saw this morning I had a missed call from
Yes.
you at like
Yes. You know, funny story.
in the middle of the night.
I managed.
Did you
I
get
learned.
knock yourself out or what?
Yeah.
Oh, you were the one that was ringing.
Yes. And I'm very sorry I had to, but
My phone is on mute during.
yeah, that's what I thought. But it's alright. You don't let me in. I have learned that I need
Who
to
let
take
you
the
in?
key when I go outside.
Yes, this is generally good advice.
Because I managed to get locked out of both houses.
Oh, you were probably trying to turn off the heating.
Yes, but I was actually also staying outside to look at some stars, and that was a mistake. Because I think if I had just gone right back after turning off the heating,
Yeah.
which I hope I've managed to do, there was a big sign pointing to heating, and I flipped that one. So
Hey, nice.
should be the right one.
Because at some point I hear something's going on. Distress calls of some sort. Hey, this is a...
Luca, you are making Buntli dough?
This is Zimtstern.
Zimtstern.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Kunst is next.
Excellent. And I'm assuming Kachal and Björn have gone to buy
And-
stuff.
And a bunch of other people, yes.
And a bunch of other people.
So many people.
So many people.
You would not believe how many people one can.
I think we have space. We can put them like this. We can actually play and put all 6.
So the plan for today is breakfast at 10, and then workshop 11 to or
Breakfast and workshop are apparently scheduled concurrently for some reason. I don't believe that. I mean, I will believe it when I
can
see it.
happen, but
Yes, it can. I do believe it when I see it.
yes.
Wait a second, we may need 1, 2, 3 to 6. If we put... Yeah, we do it this way. Just for fun of it. Because we may be actually putting them at totally separate times. I have a feeling that that store thing won't end up linear. How big is that store?
I'm not entirely sure which store they went to, but if they went to the same one
I
they
think
went
this
to
is
before,
probably.
it is decently big.
So you need to check out also, yeah? Check in, basically, on Saturday
Check in on Saturday.
for a flight.
Ah, yes. Wow.
Awesome.
Yes.
Then we pass by the airport, drop you off, and then we have to drive to rent a car. It's not exactly at the airport, and then they turn us by bus,
Ah.
Bjorn and me. But don't
Oh.
worry about it. I think that's the easiest because
Oh yes.
so you don't lose the time. We
Yes,
just
yes,
drop you
excellent.
off, then we go back, and then yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, number 2.
Oh, Luciani, this looks good. Oh, there is a coffee. Wait. Ah. Me likes coffee. Do you like coffee? You?
I do not.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And this is nice, eh? My girlfriend hates filter coffee, and I believe that's absolutely the best coffee existing on the planet. Because, you see, you just like pick a pot and you sip. We are not supposed to play the music like...
No, no copyright music.
But these guys are
None of
kind
the
of...
music that you like, we can listen to. I'm sorry. Now,
Unterhemd.
I've been told
Unpahemd.
everything. No, we cannot listen to Unterhemd. I'm sorry.
Even Swiss music.
Every time I ask where things have gone, where they are stored,
You have to
I've
ask
been
me.
Told you cleaned up,
Yes.
and now nobody can find anything.
I already
It's literally in one shelf.
Okay, so where is the chocolate?
Chocolate.
doesn't
Hey,
know.
chocolate I didn't see.
Well,
I didn't see chocolate. Christmas pudding. Milk chocolate peanuts.
No.
chocolate peanuts.
I'm joking, man. I'm like, what kind of chocolate?
Aha.
Dark.
Dark, I would have seen chocolate. I think so. Sorry about it. No, you know what? It. You know why? It was not usable. None of these surfaces.
Yeah.
People just dumped stuff, you know, like, and
Yeah.
now Luca can do something on that side, do something on this side, you know.
I mean, you're not wrong. I fully agree.
But that's usually.
There we are. I found them. Somebody put them with the biscuits.
I didn't do that.
Thank you
I
very much.
didn't assume you did.
Yeah, that would be a good assumption if it ended up there.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just.
Where do
Uh,
you want?
I first need to prepare more.
I will put it with the sugar.
Yes.
Where have I forgotten my tea? Ah, this is where I've forgotten my tea.
Yeah, it's mornings. Hey, yesterday I really noticed because of all these sensors and everything, such a kind of tiredness that I wouldn't expect at that time of the day.
Yeah.
It seems like we are not doing anything, but you know, taking care of this. Is this on? Is this off? Look here, look there.
Do you need this immediately?
Which one? No, totally.
Yeah,
You do
because
it,
I
you do
will
it.
take
I'm gonna
more
do it.
egg.
At the end. No, I don't need.
But then
Hey, good morning. How's life?
It's good.
Good morning.
How do you go to the supermarket?
Well,
No,
what? I did
not
go
us,
to
not
the
us.
No.
There's a bunch of other people who
Supermarket
went to the supermarket.
Will be well. Now.
Supermarket, I have a feeling very old and very young went. Okay.
Before I stuff myself with sweets again, I'm going to keep them happy. To at least be a little bit healthy.
I mean, we positioned the sweets on a very unhandy and dangerous spots.
I mean, it's
This room cocos, it's just after a synchronization sign.
there's so many sweets distributed around the house. It's basically impossible to escape.
Yeah. It's gonna be a loss. How many sweets were eaten?
Oh, I'm not sure that's possible.
That room cocos is literally a kilo. It's a kilo. I don't know what Klaus brought, but it's Bjorn's favorite. How did you sleep?
It's good.
Good, huh?
Better than yesterday.
I have to say, I somehow had a little bit of an uneasy sleep, but
You went to the
generally
bath
it was
or
okay.
maybe
I went to bed early
late.
yesterday. I think around 11. That's early for my...
It's from yesterday. Okay.
Luca, you stayed a bit longer, no?
For what?
When did you go to sleep?
Sometime after 11.
Oh, same, similar.
Mm,
That lady from a pub was again luckily kicking us at 10 o'clock.
mhm.
I think it's good actually, to be honest.
So we're gonna have a problem today because it's 1.5 hours later that you'll kick us out.
Seriously?
Mhm.
11:30?
Yep.
Oh my god, we
Why so? How so?
That's just what the schedule says on the door. I don't know why Wednesday is
Wednesday, you know, weekend is coming, you know.
But it's only Wednesday. Maybe Friday is more reasonable.
Well, I'm really curious, at what time do the cafes close in Switzerland? Depends on a place probably.
No.
On the place of this kind of size would probably also close. During the week on a slow day, probably 10, 10:30, 11.
Wait, did you say cafes or
Cafes, pubs, bars.
cafes close much earlier?
No, cafes, I know what you mean.
Most cafes are like closed at 4.
I intentionally didn't say coffee shop
Aha.
because coffee shop means something else with us.
Yes. I don't know. It heavily depends.
So like cafes, cafes, bars,
Bars.
pubs.
Let me try to remember.
In-
When was I last in a... No, okay. So, I think usually
Mhm.
they probably close somewhere between 11 and 1 in the morning.
Okay.
Well, some places close much earlier.
Oh no, but that's weekend.
Yes,
I guarantee you that's not what Switzerland is during the week.
probably not, no.
No, I cannot guarantee, but
Yeah.
sometimes that I came, for example, I remember I was going to Geneva. We had a collaboration with the University of Geneva between 18 and 12. 2008 and 12. This big European project with the media. So I would be landing in Geneva from Amsterdam normally kind of late. I don't know how. I was traveling with my supervisor, Marta, and she always was busy, you know, so it would be pretty much in and out action. So we go the evening before, do the meetings, come back. So I remember quite a few times you end up there and there is no food in the evening. So there is this brasserie across the central station
Okay.
in Geneva. They had really awesome selection of beers, but no food. So I would just persuade that guy to make me nacho and guacamole, something. So he says, only nacho and guacamole, anything. I was like, okay. So that was pretty much a few times dinner for me.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, I don't usually go to the bar during the week, so I wouldn't know when the bar is closed.
Fried potato.
So in Amsterdam it would be normally
Like
for normal bars, kind of 11 during the week.
Fried potato.
Thursday maybe kind of going to 1, and then in a weekend goes till 3 in some places, 4, depends on a place. But you shouldn't take as granted during week that you're gonna have open places after 10, 11. 1, that's already, you know. There are very few places in a city that are open super late. And normally in parts of city where you don't wanna go. Very touristy then. Hey! Morning! Yeah. There we go.
That's the dough in one row.
Yeah, this is.
Even more IKEA than we thought.
We established that I have some experience with this from COVID times,
Ah, okay.
when there was no bread, you know. Meaning, there was bread, but people would be stashing it like nuclear Armageddon is starting any moment. Huh?
Anything I can help you with?
No, this is like really.
I prepared the table for.
Yeah, that would be great if you do that. Or pack Florian to help you with something.
Here's
If,
an SD card, by the way.
Is he a reader?
if when.
It's a reader, yeah, it's a reader.
It's a very IKEA type of. I don't know, I was just given this and told to prepare something.
By the way, I started a coffee process, the one with this doing this. It is painful as well.
I think so. 1,000 file in 2 minutes for every file.
Yeah, but what we could try is if you hook it up to your adapter, because it might be a problem with the USB connection.
I don't think. Do you think so?
It would be worth a try.
Yeah.
Because it very much looks like USB 2 transfer speed, so maybe there's some negotiation problem
Yeah.
with the adapter. So maybe if you hook it up to a different one, it might be faster.
I will change to my laptop.
Yes.
Can I cancel it and do it?
Yes,
again?
but it's just rsync. So it's
Yeah.
just an rsync command. So if you just type in the same command, it should continue.
rsync AV. rsync with A and V flags. So what I noticed, we recently had in the group.
I usually also have capital P.
Ooh.
For progress.
Ah, nice. So you know what recently happened? I was really laughing. In the group, we have on a science park in Maltix. Occasionally, this presentation, meaning every week we have presentations, but then with different format. Normally, PhDs present their work.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, they present something else, you know, like of interest for everybody. Like, hey, you know, how do we use servers? How do we use supercomputer? How do we kind of go about data, you know, like transfer efficiently? So they really made a good presentation, 2 of them. But then I look at rsync, and I was like, wait a second, it's rsync AZV. And I was like, Z? When was the last time I saw it? That was for compression on these very slow lines. We used to use that.
Yes.
And you do know what happens if you use AVZ on images and videos, and our datasets are crazy. Imagine you try to move.
This is not helpful.
That's basically, I'm not sure, but it may even slow it dramatically.
Yes, well, in many cases it will actually slow it down.
So that was very funny. But apparently these online tutorials, GitHubs of the, well, Stack Overflows of this world and so on, actually just still use that flag somewhere. If you want to transfer it,
Oh, I mean, if you have large text files,
yes, totally.
and
But in our community, what are we transferring? Images, videos,
Yeah, something that
some
is-
metadata, okay?
Something that will not be easily compressible anymore.
Meaning, yes, some metadata. Depends how it's stored. But yeah, that was funny. Wait a second, is this the only ones we have? I thought we have some more.
No, there
This
were-
is 6.
3 packets, right?
Yeah.
No, 4.
Or 4 packets, yeah, okay.
Are you sure? I don't think this is enough.
But they're getting some. They're getting some.
So I think I may actually throw to the roll also this. Puff
You-
paste. Oh no, that's like puff pastry sheet. Maybe somebody wants to prepare something.
Yeah.
I don't know what was the plan with this. It was on the list, but it wasn't really.
Okay.
Well, wait until
I think they really didn't know what it means to have this number of people. Oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna have 2 per person. I think it's okay, man. I'm just like looking with the eyes from yesterday. I had an idea that we prepared like for the army, and by the time I came there, nothing was left. So if I put myself in that mindset, this is not gonna be enough.
Yeah. Wow. We'll have lunch. I mean, don't forget, it's already 10.
Yeah,
So
totally.
we'll have lunch soon.
I think this is
People won't start.
this is just right, you know. I'm trying to do this as slow as possible.
This is why they gave us these bags for the power pack. Once the belt doesn't extend anymore, you know you have too much.
This time for lunch for dinner.
Yeah. I should have put a sweater. It's a bit chilly, is it?
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Yeah, I was thinking.
I was working in my room and there was anyway. I mean, the heating yesterday really helped.
Ioanneum research.
Yes. I told you I get paid for all the logos.
Oh my
I
God.
wear this week.
Why am I doing this? I don't have any logos here. And
I mean, that's the one for which I really get paid.
so does the heating work?
Yeah.
It works now.
Yeah.
In your
but-
room?
Yeah. Well, for
But
one hour.
I would hope you get paid independently of whether you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
He gets the extras, you know.
No, the Cal switched it on for like an hour or so yesterday. So
Yeah, I know. I
for
went with him.
And
I think Florian turned it off, but I'm just like wondering, did he turn it off? Because he ended up locked outside. Who knows what he did?
you were the one. I
My apologies for having to ring the bell.
No worries. I was just. It took a while until I woke up sufficiently, and then I already heard someone talking. I woke up. There was something, but I didn't associate it was the doorbell.
I'm very sorry.
No worries.
This could be a good query, eh?
Yeah.
No.
Already thinking
No, it
how
can't-
no, it
many
can't be a
days
query,
spent
we don't have it
outside
recorded.
without freezing. But
Yeah, but you have discussion, man.
Jan was away.
Yeah, but
Oh my God! Do I have to say everything? You have a visual content of a person.
before I finish my coffee, you have to say everything.
Person in a standard pose reading a book there while the others are doing something around.
Try if it helps to.
Do you need help with anything?
And pulse, can you tell me what's your pulse?
My pulse.
Tell me.
71.
That's it. You know, it's a pattern, like the lowest always. 100.
What?
Because I'm moving here.
Not that much.
If you're standing... Luca, what's with you?
77.
77. Oh my God.
Must be a Swiss thing.
I see that the resting heart rate is more important than the normal. Because resting is when you
It's 94. Maybe because I just moved to you.
I mean, it was like 94 when I came in, and now it's 74. I mean, if this was really happening, it would be quite unhealthy, I guess. So I guess the measurement is not exactly precise.
Yeah, I never wear these things, so that's why I'm like looking a bit.
You never wear smart watch before?
No, I don't wear them. I just use mechanic. All the automatic Seiko.
You check all your
So there's one more.
High
So
metrics.
there will be 24, so it's 2 per person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I said. It's enough. Kind of, I'm even stretching them on a.
I'm wondering when they will be back. I'm not sure they will
I'm
be
even
back.
stretching them. I could have packed them on a maybe 3, but just for fun, you know, like later on if we have some
Oh,
interesting.
it's heavily raining again.
yeah, it's kind of
So some of the news were advertising a storm.
No, but I checked two or three weather
91.
sites
This is crazy. If
yesterday.
I move there, then it immediately. Yeah, because I think this thing. Yeah. Hey, what do you say about you checked yesterday about the storm?
I checked 2 or 3 weather sites, mostly for Saturday, because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, if we have snow Saturday morning for driving back, then we probably start at 5, but that's 3. But no, it's like 7, 8 degrees plus, and yeah, there will be rain, but no snow or anything. So
Okay.
and even less rain probability than today, for example. So unless it changes, then I don't think it will hit us.
Maybe the news just needed. It was a slow day. Let's put it that way. Oh, let's look at it. How do they call it? A rebel offensive in Aleppo? Not going well. We don't call them for what they are anymore
But, I mean,
because.
recently, I think it's really now weather reports got much less reliable because all the old models don't work anymore. So let's see.
I am even not sure. So this is a funny thing. So for Amsterdam Data Science, a few years ago, kind of for a closing event, New Year's event around this time, we invited a renowned professor, a colleague from Vrije Universiteit, and he's head of modeling, I think, at KNMI, Royal Meteorological Institute. So, to my understanding, and I find it very kind of strange, when it comes to meteorologists, to me they sounded really understaffed. There are they have lots of people in all sorts of management support and la la la, but when it comes really to meteorologists, proper people educated with physics background, you know, like and earth sciences and so on, they were not having that many. I may be lying, but could be something in the order of 20 some in total for all forecasting, basically commercial forecasting, forecasting on sea, land and so on. And you know, those are long hours, so some of them fall out. So that was the first thing. I kind of, to me, it seemed, comparing to some departments that I don't find that important, let's put it that way, kind of weather concerns us all, you know, like, so they are actually getting funding for too few people. So they seem to be seriously underfunded, it seems. And then the second thing was, he was really talking about this synergy now between they were mostly using simulations, and now it's kind of getting more and more prediction, like more R type of stuff, let's put it that way. And it's great, you know, like you can do more apparently if you use the bot. So the catch is also, I think that at some point politics also gets involved. I was just before that reading this, there were articles in Science and Nature about this IPCC report on climate change. You know, the long-awaited one, 10 years, 9 years, I don't know, they do it with kind of these kind of patterns. You remember Greta crying and things. So apparently, based on the report, it seemed, well, the Earth is warming up much faster than we anticipated. So there come reports in Science and Nature, even from the authors of the IPCC, that the predictions were seriously off. Yeah. And I think title of the article in Science or Nature was Use of Too Hot Climate Models Undermines Trust in Science, or something like that. I was like, okay, where does this come from? So you know what somebody noticed? They were using, for that report, now again if I remember correctly, 50 some different models, national models.
Yeah.
And they were all predicting kind of increase in temperature in a similar range. But 5 were, I think, seriously off. And those were NASA, NOAA, British Met Institute, Canadian equivalent, and the Department of Energy. Those 5 were having a increase of 5 plus. And some people actually apparently objected, but you know, it's trusted institutions, you know, like, so didn't raise much or too many flags. So they used something they call algorithm democracy to combine those scores. So it ended up apparently higher than it should be. So there is an interesting science article, magazine science article, and also Nature. So they admitted also there is an error. And but the catch is, the news is all already out. All the media picked it up. Nobody is gonna report on science because it's boring, you know, like if it's not sensational.
It's difficult to report because you need to understand the details. That the short headline is always what gets reported.
Oh my God, it's burning much faster. So that's I think what happens. And another one, and this one is just a speculation. If they are pressed for funding, same as everybody else these days, it could be that they are constantly kind of pressed by some marketing department or the management. Hey guys, could you... These days you open a weather app, all the time there is some warning, extreme weather, and I'm like, what is going on? Oh, there is a bit of fog.
And there is an XKCD cartoon on that of like someone writing. We observed there is a slight change of, I don't know, I think it was some disease being caused, and then it goes on, and on every level it's reported it's getting shorter, and then what the person coming back sees on TV is, this is the cause of the disease.
So yeah, I mean, these things are for sure happening, but kind of there is a huge responsibility on scientists, and we actually trust increasingly in basically services that end up being underfunded, you know, like in this liberal capitalism mentality, you know. Everybody expects them to do the magic, and when they need another position or funding for another meteorologist, probably they have total, nah, you know how much it costs, you know. I find it ridiculous. And then we blame them, oh, why didn't you predict this? Why didn't you predict that? Yeah, the meaning average communications department of average institution has more people than National Meteorology Institute. Yeah.
So, Stevan is supposed to be back now.
Hey, I'm like just inventing what to do till they are back. Are they crazy? What's going on? Werner, can you ask them where they are? What's going on?
Pardon?
Can you just ping them where they are? What's going on? I wanna put this.
Try to ping Klaus here.
I mean, it's all good, but I think if they come and ask why this is not ready and they want it warm.
Yeah.
Well, by the time they unpack the car, this is going to be done, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, I turned on even ovens to heat them up. Probably totally unnecessary. Hey, if they come and see me doing this, I'm gonna say, no man, I just did it from scratch, you know?
Of course. So I should bring out the trash bags with the packets inside.
No, you know. Werner didn't sleep entire day, he was just, oh! Did you go to the shop or not?